Hi everyone, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and these are your February 2015 Angel Oracle card readings. I just wanted to start out with an intro to let you know what decks I will be using for each of the signs. The first deck we're going to be using for this month is the Angel Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then I will pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck, also by Doreen Virtue. And then I'm going to pull a card from these very Valentine's Day-esque cards, Love Notes Oracle cards by Lisa Atkinson. Okay, stay tuned. Hello Cancer, let's see what's coming up for you for February 2015. Releasing, healing the heart. I'm going to get a romance card going as well. There it is. Ooh, this came up for somebody else too. Good cards, guys. All right, so the first card we have up for February 2015 is God Box. All right, the card says, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God Box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So, there are lots of releasing ceremonies that you can do, all right? One that I was guided to do a long time ago, the angels asked me to, basically go with my guardian angel, and we went to a closet, which I thought was weird. This is not romantic here at all, this whole meditation. But I opened the closet, and in there were bits and pieces of things from my timeline that I needed to take out, look at, and then give it over to my angel, okay? And she has this beautiful container that she was going to contain all these old memories in, and old hurts, old wounds, and the inside of it was filled with violet light. So violet light is transmuting, yes? So I took out everything one by one, and I looked at it. I felt the emotion that I felt back then, and I put it in there, and I watched the violet flame sort of cleanse the energy of that. And I did it for every little thing until that closet was done. And then my angel, the closet was clear, and then my angel took it up to God Source Creator for, a blessing, and again to transmute it. So you can do that in a lot of different ways, but the point is that you need to be looking at what have you been afraid to look at? Who are you afraid to talk to? Okay? There could be a situation where you need to speak your truth, and you just feel like you haven't been able to. Yes? So that's throat chakra. You might want to be working with your throat chakra this month. You can work with Archangel Michael. He helps you speak your truth. You can also work with Archangel Gabriel, okay, because he helps with communications. He, she, however you perceive that angel, okay? So there's the God Box. Then we have heart chakra. See how this is lining up? You really need to be rid of these old things. And I feel, what's the word? I'm hearing like pack rat, an emotional pack rat. So even these things, yeah, and sometimes people did not, the people that you perceive as having hurt you, they either don't know that they hurt you because you didn't communicate with them, okay? And they couldn't possibly know what you know, right? Because they're not nearly as sensitive as you are. And you have to honor that. You have to honor that everybody's a little bit different. Or, yeah, you're perceiving the situation as being way worse than it actually is. Okay, and you're making, I don't want to say you're making too much of it, but they're saying your perception is going to be a little larger. Like, again, you're making I guess the bottom line is you're making a bigger deal out of it than maybe what it needs to be. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so the heart chakra card says, the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So when you release the pain from your heart, all right, you will be in a nice space to allow a loving conversation. Aha! That's a big one. Before you can even have the conversation about whatever it is bothering you, you have to clear that away so that you can actually hear what the other person's point is. What are you guys saying? They're showing me, otherwise it just falls right off and you don't get anywhere. So this is telling you not to be defensive. You're not a victim. No, you're not. No, you're not. Everybody plays a part in every situation. So really get honest with yourself. Let that communication be back towards you. Speaking your truth, being back towards you. What was my role in this? Okay, there might be something that you need to take accountability for. And that will also aid in the releasing. Because a lot of times when you're hanging on to something, it's because you haven't seen everything that you need to see from it. And yeah, getting honest with yourself, that's the fastest way to come to that conclusion and go, okay, got it. Now can I be done? Okay, cool. And they just wipe it away and go, okay, on to the next thing. All right, so the next card we have is Earth Angel. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. So that is a beautiful thing. What I encourage a lot of people to be careful of, though, is adopting this as your identity. Making this your supposed relevancy, let's say. Yeah? You're already relevant. You don't need to give yourself a label to be important. Okay, so some people who are just awakening and they're out there, they're getting some of the information that's available to them, they immediately want to put themselves in a box, right? And define themselves, well, what am I? Am I a starseed? Am I an elemental? Am I this and I'm that? Okay, it's all well and good to see what energy you resonate with, and it can be a really fun activity to study about that stuff and to read about that, but right now, right here, right now, you're human. What is your job right now? To be human. Yes? So you need to figure out how to feel good within this body, this skin, this mindset. All right? Or maybe you need to heal that mindset, move on to a new one, whatever. But don't let your spirituality become your distraction tactic from facing the things in your third dimensional reality that you actually need to look at, okay? Excuse me. So the romance card we have for you is Chemistry, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Now, again, this came up for another sign. So I really always love pointing out in the artwork of this card that the woman is actually a little afraid, it seems. It's my perception that she's a little afraid to open up and show who she really is. And it's taking a bit of coaxing from the man, right? He's got his arm around her and he's holding her light that she's creating. And it's almost as if he just said to her, it's okay. It's okay for you to be you. I want to see what you're capable of. I want to see how you make light. I want to see what you're really made of. I want to see the true you. And she slowly starts to release that fear. And she slowly starts to open up and just makes a little tiny bit of light. Now, I'm getting the impression here that this lady could probably light up the room. But she doesn't feel safe doing that just yet. So she starts small. So whatever you're coming up against in your romantic situation, whether you're with somebody or you're single, start small, baby steps, and really start opening up to who you are. And let that be the opening for real connections to begin. Okay? Let's pull a Valentine's Day card for you. Ooh, made a little mess of the cards, just a little bit. You got a number card. This has been coming up for a couple of people. The number is 1, and it says, 1 can indicate January the 1st, the best, 1 month, 1 week, or 1 year off. Or it may have another significance to you. Ponder the number 1. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys to see what that means for you in your individual situation. Yes, you could figure this out. Yes, it's going to be very individual. See what number 1 is for you. Yeah, so Cancer is my moon 1. I'm a life path number 1. So, and again, I'm not a numerologist. If you want to know about the numerology behind 1, you should probably go online, just search it out, find a numerologist that you resonate with, and look up what their take is on the number 1. Okay, so there it is, guys. Have a beautiful month and happy Valentine's Day. Take care.